So we are back today, guys, with some more Bundesliga content. I'm pumping out the reviews. If you've missed any, I'll leave a link in the description to the playlist, and then you can check out all the BPL Team of Season 1s as well. But while I was reviewing players, I was checking the comment section, as I always do, and a couple of people were requesting for me to build a tournament team, but a cheap Bundesliga one. Now, I've done it, I've built one, but it's just a base for you guys to drop in maybe players that you've still got in your teams, maybe Mario Götze, Aubameyang, but the side is tried and tested, and it's actually a very, very good team. So if you are needing Ultimate Team coins before you get into it, head over to FIFAUltimateTeamCoins.com, links below in the description, use the code Fuji, get yourself that discount, or if you're wishing to purchase games, head over to G2A and also use the code Fuji. So the two issues with this tournament, the first is the goalkeepers you're coming up against, Leno, Manuel Neuer, and also Fahrmann. Well, Neuer has his moments, but he can stand up big in certain games and just pull off like ridiculous saves where you think is a guaranteed goal and it isn't. He will shut you out, and that could change a game. You could win it or you lose it, and well, you win it or you lose it. I'm Michael Owen. And the second issue is also Aubameyang. This guy is just in everybody's teams. Like, any team that I came up against had Aubameyang in, and that is what you're going to find in tournament conditions. So with the side 4-3-1-2, you might think, oh, have you tested this team out? You probably haven't. I have tested 3 teams out. I've played over 15 games. The first team was a 4-1-2-1-2 side, and I didn't like it. I had Baumgartlinger, although he's a great defender, but in a 4-1-2-1-2 on his own in the defense, just wasn't working. Then the second team was a 4-3-3 side, which actually was pretty good. I was using Johnson and also Traore. Johnson, Traore are okay, but I've just brought them in for their pace. Like, that was it, just their pace, because they're not actually the best of players. But this one was my favorite side just because of the midfield, like the defensive mids. They were working as a team, they were grouping together. It was just a solid performance. And if you can, like I said, if you can drop in players like Mario Götze that you may have already in your team, or in your club I should say, then drop him in. But we've got Belander in there, he's actually pretty sick. And then yeah, like I said, if you've got Aubameyang, use Aubameyang. But let's go through the side. It's around about 15 to 20,000 coins. Yeah, about 20k, which I think is, well, it's relatively cheap. It's good. So we've got Benago in goal. That's just a great shot stopper. We've got Dijkmeyer that you could use. What's his other name? Opara. He's going for like 1,900 coins. You may as well fork out the extra 1,000 coins for Dijkmeyer, who is good. Like, everybody uses Dijkmeyer. Well, a lot of people do. So yeah, bring him in. Then we've got Papadopoulos. I know he's not the quickest, but he is actually very, very nice. So despite his pace, he's a solid defender. Then we've got Subotic, and he is the only like meh thing about the side. So with everyone wanting Bundesliga players, they've risen up in price. And Subotic for 1,000 coins, he's going to be performing okay, still not the best, but he's alright. Then we've got Bernat, that's a great left back. We have Jonjuzovic, perfect for this role, high to high work rates, awesome player. Then we've got Benda, that I actually told him on his player instructions to stay back while attacking, and he has high to high work rate, so he may push up just slightly, but that will help him out. Then we've got Castro, who's just this holding centre mid that can actually defend when needed, but here offers support just to lay it back to him when you're attacking. And this guy, Belhanda, really liked him. Like, he had good long shots, he felt comfortable on the ball, but like I said, if you got Mario Götze, bring him in. And then these two up top, it was just working really well. Now with Ramos, the other team that I was using, like the 4-1-2-1-2, I had Dermich in the side, and the reason why I replaced Dermich, because he's actually quite tidy on the ball. The reason why I brought in Ramos is that in this formation, you don't have like the natural pace with wingers. So Traore and Johnson, they were great, but in this side, you are needing a little bit more of that burst of acceleration, and Ramos can offer that. And then we have Solomon Kalou. I've been using his team of season card, and it's actually very, very good, but damn, he was position changed to a left mid spot, and I hate that. Him at striker is actually pretty damn OP, and this non-informed card is really, really nice. So that is the side, guys. It's around 20,000 coins. Let's go and have a look at the clips that I got, but please do not stress yourself. If you don't want to play a tournament with like an averagey side and you know what's expected, you're coming up against good players with overpowered teams. Like, just don't do it. But Team of Season Sané, I'll get into discussing what I liked about him as well, and yeah, let's get into some clips. So like I was saying, I was using 3 teams. The first one was the 4-1-2-1-2. I had to scrap that, did not like it in the defensive midfield department, just wasn't working. The second team was the 4-3-3 side, and like I mentioned with Traore and Johnson, I basically just used them to spread my defense, spread my opponent's defense, because they just literally are so bad. I just don't like them at all. All they are in there for is their pace and just try and disrupt the defense. So yeah, I didn't like the 4-3-3 formation at all. Well, it was okay, but I didn't like it. So this one is like my tried and tested 4-3-1-2 side, and I think one of the reasons why I like this one so much more than the other two is that one, I'm comfortable with the team. I know the ins and outs of the 4-3-1-2, and secondly, in the defensive midfield, you have 3 of them where if one of them makes a mistake, you've got the other one to cover, and I like that about the side. And it's just a really, really good team for the price, like 15 to 20,000 coins, and it could win you the tournament depending on your skill level. If you're not the best of players and you really don't want Team of Season Sané, then just stay clear of it. But one thing I will mention about Team of Season Sané is that I prefer him as a silver. I think he's a very, very good silver, but when you start bringing him against gold teams, his finishing is just under par, and that's what I think is holding him back, because his pace and dribbling is okay, it's just his finishing that I was having the issues with in other teams that I was using. But yeah guys, let me know what you think about the team. Have you won the tournament yet? Drop it in the comment section, and I will be getting out some reviews tomorrow of Raffael. Kalou, I'm going to build a team around him. I really like Kalou actually, he's such a good player, and in this side he's good, so yeah, just use non-informed Kalou, he's probably just as good. No, wait for the review. But yeah, thanks so much for watching guys. Drop a like on the video if you actually have enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Good luck in the tournament, hope you win, and yeah, team out. Peace.